Most people on travel collect fridge magnets and coffee mugs. I collect decanters. What you see in front is a sampling of my decanter collection, each from a different part of the world. I have two entries from Turkey. This one in particular is where you put your arm in, and when you serve your wine, you're literally bowing to your guest as a part of Turkish or Asian hospitality when you serve wines. This one is from the island of Lesbo, for white wines, the shape of a mule to pour. This again has a Turkish tea bearer's approach to wine pouring. You bow to your guest while you're serving your wine. Very sinewy profile. As you can see, there's a form and there's a function. The form is the different styles and aesthetics of some of these decanters. Here's from Fornasetti, the renowned Italian glassmaker, who made the set of wind instruments into decanters and then offered a bulb to further decant the wine. You pour this right in here, it decants through a filter into the glass. So yes, there is aesthetic, but there's also function. Now this one here is shaped like a snake, a cobra. Again, gargles the wine, agitates the wine, and therefore decants them. But the function in these is that they let the wine breathe. They let the aging in the bottle, the fact that the wine's been confined in the bottle for years, find a new life, make its first contact with oxygen in the air, and give you the flavor spectrum that you come to enjoy with wine. So decanters do have a purpose. Of course, the form gets really whimsical. This one is a white and a red wine decanter that's in the same axis. It takes a little skill to pour one from the other, but nevertheless, put together. This is from Prague. And so is this cudgel. It looks like a torture instrument. Well, not if you're drinking fine wine, it's no torture, it's all pleasure. And that's a decanter from Prague as well as this. This is a flatter decanter, open surface, much more air circulation, and it tends to bend, it can stand straight. It's just an architectural celebration of glass. So as you can tell, decanters serve a dual purpose, to me a triple purpose. They are a celebration of my travels, they bring a certain architectural aesthetic to my wine service, and of course, they decant my wine. A distant cousin of the decanter is the champagne bucket. This happens to be a René Lalique from the 1800s, crystal, French. But what I like about the functionality of this remarkably aesthetic piece of crystal is the fact that it keeps the champagne bottle straight and have it surround 360 by ice, allowing the ice to equally expose to its glass around the perimeter of the bottle, unlike other champagne pails. Now, Baccarat typically makes a champagne flute. They invented the flute. So we typically drink champagne in the flutes, at least most of us do. The flute has its merits. You can actually see the bubbles, and that was the reason the flute was invented by Baccarat. But my personal favorite is the champagne coupe. The coupe, well, you can't see the bubbles as much as you can with the flute. You get to taste more of the bubbles because of the wider surface area. And quite candidly, it's just more stylish. It harks back to Rick's Cafe in Casablanca, or to the golden era of lifestyle in the south of France and elsewhere.